Assalamualaikum and hi again guys. For my next video for LC590, I will share with you guys how to improve your communication skills. Clarity comes from clean lines of communication. Responding to people promptly is a mark of good leadership and communication. Current technology expands the communication tools available to us, and most of us use multiple methods to communicate with various groups of people in our life. This is both a challenge and an opportunity. You might feel overwhelmed by the constant stream of notification. The key to effective communication in the age of tech is to have a strategy. There are specific things to do that can improve your communication skills. Alright, number one, listen, and just listen. People want to know that they are being heard. Just listen to what the other person is saying instead of formulating your response. Ask for clarification to avoid misunderstandings. At that moment, the person speaking to you should be the most important person in your life. Another important point is to have one conversation at a time. This means that if you are speaking to someone on the phone, do not respond to an email or send a text at the same time. The other person will know that she doesn't have your undivided attention. Number two, who you are talking to is matters. It is okay to use acronym and informal language when you are communicating with a buddy or your friend or anyone that close to you. But if you are emailing or texting your boss, hey, TTYL, talk to you later, or any informal language, has no place in your message. You can assume that the other person know what the acronym means. Some acronyms have different meanings to different people. Do you want to be misunderstood, guys? Of course not, right? Effective communicators target their message based on who they are speaking to. So try to keep the other person in mind when you are trying to get your message across. Number three, body language matters. This is important for face-to-face meeting and video conferencing. Make sure that you appear accessible, so have open body language. This means that you should not cross your arm like this when you're talking to someone, and keep eye contact so that the other person know that you are paying attention. Check your message before you hit send. This for when you WhatsApp or else. Spell and grammar checkers are not a lifesaver, but they are not foolproof. Double check what you have written to make sure that your words are communicating the intended message. Number five, be brief yet specific. For written and verbal communication, practice being brief yet specific enough that you provide enough information for the other person to understand what you are trying to say or what you're trying to talk. And if you are responding to an email, make sure that you read the entire email before crafting your response. With enough practice, you will learn not to ramble, the black is, or give away too much information. Number six, write things down. Take notes while you are talking to another person or when you are in a meeting, and do not rely on your memory. Send a follow-up email to make sure that you understand what was being said during the conversation. And number seven, sometimes it's better to pick up the phone. If you find that you have a lot to say, instead of sending an email or a message or a WhatsApp or anything else, call the person instead. Email is great, but sometimes it is easier to communicate what you have to say verbally, face to face. Think before you speak. Number eight, always pause before you speak. Not saying the first thing that comes to mind. Think first, okay? When you say or when you talk, take a moment and pay close attention to what you say and how you say it. This one habit will allow you to avoid embarrassment. Number nine, treat everyone equally. Do not talk down to anyone. Treating everyone with respect. Treat others as your equal. Number 10, maintain a positive attitude and smile. Even when you are speaking on the phone, smile because your positive attitude will shine through and other person will know it. You will feel it when you smile or when you. It depends on your language, right? When you smile often and exude a positive attitude, people will respond positively to you. Communicating effectively is a teachable skill. Therefore, following a few of the tips that I mentioned before will enable you to hone up your communication skill. I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening, guys. Adios. See you guys in my next video. Sorry for this. Bye bye.